Look, 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 what a marvel we just made. Without an oven, but delicious and also in a very simple way. Hello, sweet tooths. Today we're making a super dessert like this, without an oven and also without gelatin or cornstarch. The first thing we'll do is place 4 large eggs, size L, in a big bowl. We're going to add a bit of flavor with a pinch of salt, just like that, and we'll also give it a touch of sweetness, with a couple of tablespoons of sugar or the sweetener of your choice. Mix all the ingredients together using a hand whisk. No mixer is needed. You give it a few stirs, and if you want, even a fork will do. You also add 1/3 cup or 40 grams of pure cocoa powder. And once again, you stir it until it turns into a kind of cream. You also add 300 milliliters or 1.5 cups of milk without stopping stirring so it mixes faster. Once everything is liquid, you add flour, 150 grams, a little more than a cup, and you stir it again. When it's fully mixed, you add 45 grams of butter. As you can see, I've heated it so it's liquid, about 1/3 cup. You can give it an extra touch of flavor with a splash of vanilla essence, extract, or flavoring, although it's completely optional. And now, let's cook. We're going to grease a pan with a little bit of oil and put it over medium or medium-high heat, at most. You see how I'm spreading the oil around a lot? And once it's hot, we put a little bit of the batter in the pan so that when we move it around, we get a thin layer. But make sure it covers the whole base of the pan. It's really easy, just move the pan from side to side. Now let it cook, and once it's dry, you flip it over easily and finish cooking it for a few more seconds. On the other side, let's see if it shows well on camera. Yes, perfectly. Let's let it cook and dry on the other side as well. And when it moves a little when you shake the pan, as you can see, here we have it. We take it out of the pan and repeat the process until we finished all the batter. For the filling, look, what a simple magic trick. Half a package or 150 grams of cream cheese in a large bowl. We mix it well until it becomes completely creamy, especially if it comes from the fridge. So keep stirring until it gets this texture. And then you add dulce de leche, a bit to taste. I put in 3 tablespoons, but you can add more if you want. There are no limitations. Do you stir it so it mixes in? And the filling cream is ready. What we're going to do now is assemble it. You can use aluminum foil, like I did, or plastic wrap. And what you do is place one of the crepes at one end and spread it with the cream. Then you keep placing crepes on top and spreading, always overlapping a little bit, meaning you put it on top but leave a little of the previous one showing, and so on, one after another, always spreading cream on top. And once you have them all, you end up with to roll it up, for which you use that little piece of paper you had placed underneath. That's how you're gonna roll it up until you can close it with the paper itself. And you end up with a little closed roll. Yes, yes, that's the roll, I assure you. It's not a tortilla sandwich, even though it kind of looks like one. Back to what we were saying, we keep it in the fridge or refrigerator for at least an hour. And what you can do is make a chocolate coating, so I'm gonna put 200 grams or a bar of freshly chopped chocolate in a double boiler. That is, in a saucepan inside another saucepan with water over medium heat. Once this starts to heat up, you can see that the chocolate begins to melt. Give it a few stirs, and when it's completely liquid, you can add something extra. In my case, a little bit of chopped almond. Another detail you can skip because it's totally optional, but I really like that crunchy touch it gives. Alright, let's decorate. We take this marvel out of the fridge, remove the paper, and place it on a rack. Because I'm gonna paint this with the chocolate we just heated, simply pouring it on top gently and spreading it with the pastry spatula. Although you could also do it with a spoon without any problem so that you get a thin layer covering both the top and the sides. And once it has cooled down, the chocolate looks amazing like this. And now the inside, so you'll be amazed. Look, 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 look. What an amazing look. All the layers inside with cream, then more cream, then more cream. Oh my, what a true wonder. Don't tell me there's none left. Elegant, appetizing, and most importantly, soft and delicious. See how it breaks apart. How appetizing, how appetizing. It's understandable that you're feeling jealous. Look, how crazy flavor. Good, fresh, quick, no oven needed. This is delicious and, as always, very easy to make.